another episode of Candyology. How y'all doing? Oh my goodness, I missed y'all. It's been what? 1 week, 2 weeks. It's been 2 whole weeks since I seen y'all. Oh my god! Okay, now that I got that out of my system, okay, got it out of my system. So last week, Power Play Radio was at Essence Music Festival, y'all. If you have not seen the dope pictures that they have posted with all kinds of different people that they got a chance to meet and interview, you've got to go on Power Play Radio Network and view those things. Okay, let's see. What's happened since I haven't seen you guys? Okay, so let me tell you, I was at the International Hair and Trade Show with a few of my friends. LA Runs Dallas, Miss Christina Webb, and Girl Talk Salon. All of them were dope. It was a dope event. If you guys have never been, people sing, got a chance to meet a whole bunch of people. Who was just up on the screen was my brand ambassador, LA Runs Dallas, which will be on price, Mr. Impossible Kid. No, I'm right, but they'll be wrong today. On that day. Anyways, guys, let's see what else did I do? Oh my goodness, I went to 50 Shades of Slay, the fashion show, and that was phenomenal. If you We had to take a picture in front of that fabulous background. And then, guys, let me tell you about the awesome experience. Shout out to the Couples Lounge, which is Candace Tucker and Ramon Tucker. They are a powerful couple that is doing their thing in the DFW Metroplex. They're on Fishbowl Network. But when I tell you, they brought me back for not only one show, but 2 shows, guys. I was on their show back to back on. Just had a blast. We were talking about role playing. We were talking about chronic illness, and which I have a show coming up on that as well, guys. We were talking about fantasies and what kind of fantasies that you want to play with you and your spouse. But I'll have so much more for you going on, guys. So listen, tonight's show is a treat. Listen, y'all remember I had, and those for you that are new to my show on Power Play Network, I had a show maybe a month ago about BDSM and all things BDSM. And it was so hot that y'all kept sending me emails asking me more questions. So tonight's show is another show about BDSM, but we have things from a dom's point of view. And I have a male dom here with me and his sub, y'all. So, take back, sit back, relax, because we're going on a ride. So, we will have them sitting in this beautiful, gorgeous studio with me because I feel alone, guys. I feel all by myself. So we'll be right back on Power Play Radio Network. red subscribe button. Subscribe so you don't miss it. But I got some people here with me. Hi, Cole.
Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Just a little tired, but I'm doing good.
Tell the people who you are, sir. I didn't say anything.
I'm Carl Scott. I go by Sir Teddy 318. If you look me up on Fit, I will be there. Been in the current lifestyle now for about 12 years.
Oh, and what lifestyle are we talking about
BDSM
today?
as a dom and a daddy dom.
Oh, a dom and a daddy dom. We're going to get to that. Hello.
Hi.
Who are you, child? Who are you? What's up, Cass?
I'm Cassandra Gale. I'm Carl's sub. I've been his sub for about a year now. I'm Miss Galaxy on FetLife if anybody wants to look me up.
And this is on what life?
FetLife.com.
FetLife.com. I'm going to say it a little louder so they can hear you.
It's the
Right.
kinky Facebook. It's the easiest way
Very
to put
much
it.
so.
It's the kinky Facebook.
Yes.
What exactly does that mean?
So FetLife is geared towards more of the kink social people. So whether you're a dom, a sub, master, slave, switch, anything of that nature, you can get on there. You can post your kinky videos, your kinky photos, stuff that would necessarily get you banned from Facebook. You can post there. It's an open network. It allows you to interact and meet with other groups in your local community. It gives you the ability, if you travel, it gives you the ability to change your location and meet up with other groups in different states. Pretty much how you social. It's one of these social networking platforms for anyone in the kink community.
So, in the kink community, so that means I can go hook up with somebody in
So
another
it's not
state?
yes and no. It's not necessarily geared towards hooking up. It's pretty much for networking and socializing and being able to meet other like-minded people, not be shunned, not have what you like looked at as if it's taboo.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, just like Facebook, you can hook up.
Of course. I think Facebook has become the new dating site as well.
Yeah.
It goes down in your inbox, your DMs, whatever you want to call them. So I have a question for you. I know the answer, of course, but I have a question for you. So what exactly is BDSM?
So it's a complicated network of things because when you look at BDSM, it breaks down into bondage, domination, sadist, and masochist.
Mm-hmm.
And then within that, you have the MNS, which is master and sub, DNS, which is dom and sub, and pretty much all of your, I guess, extreme taboos or extreme sexual natures would be the easiest way of putting it.
Okay. So break down to me sadism and masochism.
So in my world,
In your world,
a sadist is
Somebody who gets pleasure out of
inflicting pain.
Well, not always inflicting pain.
teasing, withholding.
Teasing and withholding. For me, sexually, he withholds and he gets a high out of it, and he likes that.
It's called orgasm denial.
I know, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Although
It
the
sucks
orgasm
for
is
you.
so much better afterwards.
So in that type of play, what happens?
It's a lot of edging, building up to the point to where they're almost ready to have a release and then denying that release, whether it's stimulation through a vibrator or a toy or penetration, anything of that nature, where you build it up and you're getting ready to orgasm and both partners know this happened, and then you stop.
And then you stop.
Then you stop, and then you give it a little while to rest, 30 seconds to a minute, and then you go back at it again. You get them right there to the edge, and then you stop again.
And why would anybody want these things?
So for me, it's amazing to be able to get my partner there and then stop, because once the orgasm does happen, it is amazing, earth shaking. Like, I feel like I have done that and then some, because 9 times out of 10, once that orgasm does happen, it's like night night. Like they done. Like, it's like, okay, I'm cool.
Like good night, like we tell the kids, good night,
like lullaby,
Night night.
night, night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out.
I mean, but some people would say that we can just achieve that with a regular orgasm.
Oh no.
Oh no, but what?
No.
Oh no, but what?
No, you cannot achieve that with a regular orgasm. The interaction between the dom and the sub makes it so much more intense.
The power exchange.
Yes.
Being able to have all of the power. To be able, like, yes, in normal sex you can control someone's orgasm, but it's all about me in that type of situation. And an edging scene or, an orgasm now, it's a mutual understanding. I'm going to build you up and get you to this cliff, but you're not going to be able to jump. And I'm going to slowly ease you down, and I'm going to build you up. It's gradually building you up to the point to where it's so much emotion and so much energy involved that once you have that sweet, blissful release, it's over with.
And some people would say, and you said sweet, blissful release, right? But some people would say BDSM, it's all about being mean to each other and hateful to each other and whooping and beating you behind and all that kind of stuff. I mean, what would you say to those type of people?
I would tell them that not everything is 50 Shades of Grey.
Boo.
And if that's what you believe, then you have a
limited scope
of the
absolutely.
understanding of what actually goes on, because there's impact play, yes, spanking, hitting, things of that nature. But what you do have to realize is that there is a contract or a negotiation that goes on beforehand that tells hard limits, soft limits, things that can be hit, things that can't be hit, and it's agreed upon by both parties before the play happens. So just because you've seen it on 50 Shades of Grey, that's a poor representation of what happens. There are people in the lifestyle that focuses on the old school rules, and it's a negotiation, and like, hey, I want to play with you. This is what I would like to, this is what I'm interested in, this is what I'm not interested in. Are you okay with this? Do you have anything that you prefer not to do?
And let's just be clear. Consent is sexy. Let's just be all the way clear. Because if you have that contract, whether it's verbal or non-verbal, it is so sexy to say, oh, wait, that wasn't one of her hard limits, so whack, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is, it's super sexy. So how do you feel about contracts and consent?
It provides a level of safety.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely does. You know, there's that level of safety. You know what is agreed upon, and you have your hard limits, and it has taken a bit of time, but we understand each other, and he knows what he can push. And typically, I won't ever call a color and code out because he's never going to push me.
Hold on. You just touched on safe word. Hold on. We got to pay some bills, so give me 1 second. We'll be right back.